So coming onto your front again, we're going to start with our left arm down the side of the body, right arm just in front of you, just having your thumb and your first finger just in front of your face and your elbow out to the side. Noticing, does your shoulder want to come up next to your ear? Can you just allow it to lengthen away from you, almost as if you're just glancing along your arm down towards your elbow? And just bringing that awareness back to the weight of your body on the floor. We're going to start by exploring the movement of our arm. So just floating your elbow up towards the ceiling and floating it back down again. Almost imagining there's a piece of string on your elbow. Just gliding it up and softening it back down. Notice as you do so, where does your shoulder want to go? Can you keep your shoulder away from your ear, or does your shoulder want to pull up next to your ear? Just notice that. See if you can let it just soften away and just melt back down again. Noticing any jumpy, jerky shakiness in the movement. Same thing again as you breathe in, floating that elbow up, almost like you've got a helium balloon, just lazily gliding it up. And pausing to soften and slowly melting down again. Completely relaxing. Noticing again the weight of your body. This time, keeping your hand and your forearm down, we're just going to lift the head and the chest. So to start with, just do that movement just to explore it. Just lift the head and the chest up, a bit like we did with the basic back lift, and then slowly coming back down again. Completely releasing. Same thing again, and this time can you do that as you breathe in? So taking a nice breath in, keeping your left shoulder just lazy towards the floor, looking gently towards your right, bringing that awareness into the back of the body. And as you breathe out, slowly melting back down again. Taking a full resting breath. Same thing again, nice breath in, floating up the head and the chest. Bringing that connection into the back of the body. Can you feel that diagonal connection from the right shoulder across into the left side of the low back? Breathing out as you slowly melt all the way down. Completely releasing. Let's do that just one more time as you breathe in. Almost yawning yourself up. Pausing at the top, let go of anything you don't need to be there. Notice how your body softens. Taking another breath in. Feel that contraction into the back of the body. Putting that awareness there as you slowly melt all the way back down again. Take as many breaths as you need to completely let go. Changing your hand position to place your fingertips just under your cheek, still keeping that elbow out to the side. This time we're going to lift the head, the chest, the arm as one complete unit. So as you breathe in, like you did before, imagining that almost there's a balloon floating your elbow up to the ceiling. So nice breath in as you breathe in, floating on up. Keeping that left shoulder lazy towards the floor. And as you breathe out, slowly melting back down again. Completely relaxing. Noticing as you do it again, the pelvis down onto the floor. And if you feel as if you want to rock to one side, can you keep your hips nice and level as you breathe in, almost like a door opening. The elbow floats up towards the ceiling. The left shoulder stays lazy towards the floor, keeping those hips nice and level as you breathe out, floating back down again. Completely relax. And then one last time, nice breath in, floating up, elbow, head and hand. Pausing there, can you soften to let go of anything you don't need? Where are you working harder than you need to? Taking another breath in and slowly melting. Completely relaxing. Keeping your head and your upper body down, you're just going to bring your awareness to your left leg. And on your breath in, you're just going to gently lengthen to lift your leg up. So nice breath in, lengthen that left leg away and gently lift just enough so you feel the back of the leg just gently tighten. And as you breathe out, slowly melting back down again. And letting that go. Same thing again when you're ready. Nice breath in, lengthen the leg to lift. Can you notice if your upper body wants to join in? Breathing out to slowly lower. Completely relaxing. Again, keeping that awareness to the pelvis and the weight of the hips down onto the floor. Do you feel as if you want to rock up? Can you keep them nice and neutral? Try not to lift too high. Try not to rock off as you breathe in, lengthening to lift. And then breathing out as you slowly lower. And letting that go. We're going to bring that whole movement together to bring this into our full back lift. So you're going to take a nice breath in, and as you do so, floating up, elbow, head and hand, and the left leg at the same time. So when you're ready, nice breath in and floating yourself up. And as you breathe out, slowly melting back down again. Completely releasing. Same thing again when you're ready. Nice breath in. Noticing that weight of the pelvis, keeping it nice and level. Feeling that diagonal connection from the right shoulder down into the left side of the low back, down into that left leg. Letting everything go, making sure you take a full resting breath when you're back at the floor. Same thing again when you're ready. Nice breath in. Using that back is lifting you up. Pause there, let your breath go. Notice how you soften. Take a nice breath in. And then melting, take as many breaths as you need on your way down. Letting that completely go. And if you carefully bring your left hand up, lift the head, And just place your forehead on your fingertips just to relax there. And when you're ready, turning your head the other way to your left. Bringing your right arm down the side of you, ready to do the other side. Starting again with the movement of the elbow, we're going to float the elbow up towards the ceiling. Just noticing what's there. Sensing the movement. Where does your shoulder want to go? Does your shoulder want to come up towards your ear? And as you float back down, noticing any jumpy, jerky shakiness in the movement. Completely relaxing at the bottom and then going again. Floating that elbow up. Can you bring that awareness to your shoulder? Almost as if it's just lightly floating up, softening and melting back down again. Completely relaxing when you're at the bottom. And then the same again. And try doing that as you breathe in, breathing in, floating the elbow up. And as you breathe out, floating back down again. Completely relaxing. This time keeping the forearm and the palm down. We're just going to float up the head and the chest as we did with the basic back lift. Have a nice breath in, lifting the head and the chest, keeping that right shoulder lazy towards the floor. And as you breathe out, melting back down again. Same thing again, nice breath in. Bring that awareness to letting the front of the body go, allowing the back of the body to contract, noticing those hips onto the floor nice and level, and then slowly melting back down again. Completely relaxing, taking a full resting breath there. And then same thing again when you're ready. Nice breath in. Almost like a yawn, yawning yourself up. Pausing there, let go of anything you don't need. Notice how your body softens. Take another full breath in. Can you really let go of the front of the body? And as you breathe out, slowly melting. Continue to take an extra breath if you run out of breath. And letting everything go. Sliding your fingertips under your cheek, elbow out to the side. And this time we're going to lift the elbow, head and hand as one complete unit, keeping that right shoulder down towards the floor, not pinned to the floor, just lazy in the direction of the floor. Leading with the elbow as you breathe in to float up, elbow, head and chest. Bring that awareness to that diagonal connection from the left shoulder to the right side of the low back and the right leg. Completely relaxing. Again, noticing your hips and your pelvis. Can you keep them nice and neutral? Do you feel yourself wanting to rock up? Same thing again, nice breath in, letting the front of the body go. Are you getting that awareness of your right leg wanting to join in? Taking as many breaths as you need to as you melt back down again. The same thing again, nice breath in, bringing that awareness to keeping those hips nice and level onto the floor, floating up elbow, head and hand. Bringing that awareness to that diagonal connection through the back of the body. Completely relaxing. Same thing again, nice breath in. Almost think of yawning yourself up to let the front of the body go. Notice does your right leg want to lift with it? Pausing there, slowly melting. Completely relaxing. So then just bringing that awareness to the right leg. You're going to take a nice breath in, and as you do so, gently lengthen to lift the right leg just enough so you bring that awareness to the connection of the back of the body. And as you breathe out, slowly lowering again. Same thing again when you're ready, keeping those hips nice and level. Nice breath in, lengthen to lift. Can you feel, does your head and your chest want to lift with it? Can you feel that connection back up the body? Completely relaxing. And then one last time, nice breath in, gently lengthen to lift. And as you breathe out, slowly lowering. And letting that go. And then we're going to bring the whole thing together into the full back lift. So when you're ready, nice breath in, and you're going to float up head, chest, elbow, and the right leg. So nice breath in, floating on up. And as you breathe out, slowly melting all the way back down. Take an extra breath if you need to. So then bring the whole thing together. So nice breath in, elbow, head, chest, and right leg as one complete unit. Breathing out as you need to. Take an extra breath. And melting all the way back down. Taking a full resting breath before going again. Nice breath in, really allowing the front of the body to let go. Notice in your shoulder, can you let your shoulder soften? Slowly melting. Full resting breath. And then one last time, nice breath in. Almost a yawn into the front of the body. Feel that connection on that diagonal into the back. Pausing there, taking a full resting breath. Let everything soften. Take an extra breath in. And then melting all the way down again. Letting everything go. Slowly bringing your right hand up, turning your head back to center, and just relaxing there.